Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I...
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction of each player. Stick around. We'll be right back with playoff basketball. The biggest star. And now the Golden State Warriors start. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot.
He's superb at finding those teams. Being hard, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
11 feet out and he hits it. Take a look at the Warriors. Well, as underdogs, Greg, they weren't even supposed to be here at this point, but they've been fantastic the entire postseason.
I mean, it's hard to think of a greater accomplishment, winning Game 7 of the NBA Finals on the road. But
I agree.
They've shown they can beat this team. They believe in themselves. And Kevin, I think they've got a real shot.
I do, too. Thibault can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors' ball. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
We see that a lot with so-called underdogs. I mean, the longer they hang around, the more dangerous they get, especially in overtime.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
On the wing, Harden. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Thibault kicks to Harris. Tipped away. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Wiseman. Rebound by the 76ers. Now, here's Thibault. Back to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. Physically, he can handle the contact.
Wiseman finds Thompson. Over Maxey. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He did everything right there except hit the shot.
The pass to Harris. Now, here is Harden. He's covered by Wiseman. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And Harden sent a message to the D with the block, really showing his extraordinary athleticism on the defensive end.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that as hard as it may be to believe,
he feels less nervous about this NBA Finals Game 7 than any other game in the series. There's just so much going on, he said. With all the noise surrounding this game, my guys have found a quiet calm that I think will work in their favor. Well, we'll see if this works in a game like this, Kevin. Let's close out City. To you.
Thanks, David. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here is Harden. Six on the shot clock. Now here is Harris. Tight defense on him.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Higgins passes to Wiseman. Feeds it to Kuminga. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
From deep, Harden. Kept alive. Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 6 points.
And stellar work on the offensive end. Indeed, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Well, let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far. Working it down low a lot and getting high percentages.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Porter's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. The 76ers lead. Here's Harden. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Hard strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
That one good for 2. He's got 8. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Curry against Harden. Here's Niang. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not getting the ball. He's passing with a purpose, and his lead with scores.
Here's Korkmaz. Guarded by Poole. Korkmaz, no good.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Curry against Harden. Curry deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Stolen away. To the paint. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Wasted no time on that one.
He's wrapped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Harden outside. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5.
Curry can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now.
Offensive rebound. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harden out there at Korkmaz. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Niang in at the 3 spot. Warriors trail by 6. There's the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Poole.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
To the middle. Here's Bassett. And it's Looney with the rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight. Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Maxey's checked in for Paul Millsap. And the Warriors also making a change. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Looney. The 3 from Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 men.
They tailored their offense around him. Let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Tries from 10. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And Poole gets it to go.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Niang kicks to Korkmaz. Passes it to Bassett. Here's Niang. Oh, good on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Thompson passes to Green. Higgins outside. Left side, Porter. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Porter knows how to score inside. He possesses great quickness, and he has that length also to finish in the paint.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Some changes for Golden State. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. And Kuminga's subbed in for Porter. High post, Embiid. The 10-footer. Maxey passes to Embiid. A shot off that time. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Wiseman. Golden State moving it around. Here's Poole. Tries again. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles.
Here's Thompson. Here's Poole. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Poole's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. On the way, Harris. Embiid kicks to Harden.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
There's Kuminga. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 3-point Warrior lead. Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. They're hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure Coach is going to let them know that.
Harden with it. Pass to Maxey. Over to the left wing. To the inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Harden.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off with the slam. He has just unreal pops.
Now, here's Kuminga. Not a lot of room. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuminga's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit...
Kuminga, no good. The 76ers trail. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Tobias Harris. 10 points for him.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Paul Millsap is checked in for Philadelphia. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Poole.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of this.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Curry. That one wide left. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Philadelphia ahead, leading by just 2. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at the 76ers, what a tremendous battle they've got going on here in Game 7. And what other way to be heading into the second half than to be in such a tight-knit game all the way down to the wire. Just a great example of this entire NBA Finals series. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, their success was largely about second-chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, what do you have to say?
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Weissman. And it's Curry in at the point guard.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Maxey. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Warriors trail by 4. It's Curry outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harris outside. in the corner. Harden. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Curry. And Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And here's Harden for three. Connects from three-point range. He's got 13.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight things.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry. From down in the low post. It goes. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he's a former NBA scoring champion. Curry just shows us why. It's a terrific night for him.
Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. It's Curry outside. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 19 points.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it.
Harden the pass to Maxey. The pass to Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, he was a 19th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer.
And Harris drops them both. Warriors trail by 6. Now off the inbound. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
George Niang, he's checked in for Harris.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is a total package. He has a winner's mentality.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half. Down low, here's Korkmaz. Green with the block.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for in heart. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
He gets it in there. Now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Harden outside. High, arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooters.
A three-pointer is right on target.
That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
Here's Harden. He takes it in. A bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Stephen Curry.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Kuminga. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Thompson.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive score, solid rebound, superb passer. And he's also improving on the defensive end.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Lets it go. And it's Golden State with another.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Harden the pass to Korkmaz. Over to the wing. And Millsap comes it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Rebound by the 76ers. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Millsap's got 6.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Korkmaz pitched in the end. Puts it up. Again, Philadelphia.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
On its way from Curry for 2. Rebound by the 76ers. Bassey's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Poole, no good. The 76ers lead. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And here's Harden. He's got 22. Into the lane. And Harden with the step.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
Now Curry. Over Harden. Misses. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for them.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. And the small and powerful are Thibault and Harris. Korkmaz is out there with Maxey. And it's in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Passes to Harris. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
Here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 44.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Harris. Just 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. Porter finds Poole. That's good. The 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Draymond Green.
And buckets like this get Green going. Stand up, Sagan. He loves finishing right on the physical.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Joel Embiid is checked in for Philadelphia. Harden comes in for Korkmaz. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Klay Thompson in for Jordan Poole. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. From deep three-point range, Harden's shot is off. Warriors trail by 4. Thompson pitch to Wiggins. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Harden. Wiggins passes to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Harden. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about food.
Here's Curry, and the shot goes in. Curry's got 48.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Harden. And it's Harden shutting it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Look, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Embiid finds Thibault. Elbow shot is on the way. Embiid, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Wiseman with the ball. Embiid's there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And slam dunk by Harris.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating possession.
And it's good, 2 points.
Come on, the more important the shot, the more confidence Curry seems to have.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Maxey, no good. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive output. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 3. 1:31 left in the 4th. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Off the inbound pass. Maxey, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They based their offense around the 3-point shot today. And that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Curry. Good D by Harden.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Pass to Maxey. Beat inside. It's up against Thompson. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. Here's Wiseman. It's good.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
The 76ers again can't hit it. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Curry fires from way outside, and it's blocked by Embiid. Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Harden scanning the floor. For the win, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won it all.
What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, guys, it is amazing to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion that we could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.